Really? Really? I'm gonna keep that in. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I actually put anything on this God-forsaken YouTube channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I know I haven't posted in such a long time. Oh, and you know what? That's okay. I just been doing my own thing, living my own life. And I thought, I have so much time now. I'm not a busy man. I think I'll start doing shit, that's extracurricular. And I have a couple things planned, a couple projects, and I hope that they do actually turn out to be something, I have none of the shit that I usually do. I'm in a new setup, a new house, I think the last time I did this, I was in my grandpa's fucking house. And you know what? That's okay. Something happened to him. He's no longer in Canada. And what can we do about that? A lot of shit has happened actually. Like if I were to go back to an older me, let's see, 2 years ago. 2 years ago? I know I was averaging at minimum fucking 50,000 viewers per posting. And honestly, I think I might just make it a different title. Have a different I'm gonna try something out because I'm looking at my YouTube channel. A whole 8 subscribers hold me down. Okay. It's looking chill. It's looking good. Right now I have a background. I know I used to always mention the background that I had, and I will pull it up just for a minute. In a second, I'm gonna pull it up. It is called Minecraft Overgrown Cabin 4K Upscale on Wallpaper Engine. I might put that on the YouTube channel. Who knows? I do know that I want to make this somewhat regular again. Before I was doing it fucking every fucking week. I gotta stop swearing. I was doing it every week, and you know what? I just realized I don't have music playing, which is fucking stupid. Oh my god, I swear again. Let me get this shit. Oh my god, I swore again. Let me get this all together. And maybe I actually have to close the recording. Wow, turns out I didn't actually need to fucking. Oh my god, I swore again. It just doesn't stop. Okay, look, I didn't need to turn off the recording, but I can put this lovely music on. Hold on. It is fantastic to be here with y'all on this momentous occasion. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta. Oh my god, I swore again. Okay, look. I think there's no way I can go an hour without swearing, which was crazy because I recently hosted a wedding, which is I was about to say. I'd like to thank you all for coming out here on this momentous occasion. If I just had done this maybe a year earlier, not a year, but yeah, actually we can do a year. Maybe I had a year break between the last video and this video. But if I just stuck with talking and yapping into a microphone, maybe then I would have been even better at emceeing my brother's wedding. And, that went as it would. It wasn't particularly good. And I'm saying not particularly good on my end. I didn't MC as well as I thought I would. And, it's much harder to do it in front of 120 people or 250 people that you don't know. But then you can think of, well, you don't know them, dumb fuck. You don't have to worry as much. But then the worry is coming in with, it's my friend's wedding. Very first friend, brother a brother is getting married right now. Mind you, we're 23. Like, there is no reason we should be getting married. We're all fucking broke. There I go, swearing again. We're all broke, but you know, to each their own. He's on his own path, and yeah. What I was saying before is, it was nerve-wracking, and I didn't want to fail him, and I wanted to do the best of my ability, but I think I was just too uncomfortable and too nervous to even get into like the normal routine that I am, you know. And I think I'm very unprofessional in the way I talk, which is okay. It's not the worst, but you know, it does lead to a lot more you know, pushback on my part. I hope you enjoy this video today. Okay, look, I remember I used to do weather reports. So today, currently in Canada, Ontario, it is a lovely, I don't even have the weather app. Oh, hold on. It is a lovely 26 degrees Celsius. Okay, it is 5 p.m. currently from when I'm recording this video. Who knows when I'm gonna put it up? Maybe I'll put it up later today. Maybe I just have it come out scheduled, because you know, I have only so much time in the day. I got an internship, dude. Things are looking fantastic. I've never felt better in my life. I feel like I've started getting shit together mentally, like, and it's not like I was going fucking insane, okay? Like, I feel as though, like, I got like this emotional music. I really feel like in my soul, I'm getting shit together. You know, it's all coming together, and I may be a little bit late to graduating. That's okay. You know, I know I wasn't the best at you know, studying, doing math or whatnot, but I think I've made it farther than I originally expected. Like, I never thought I would be on my way to getting a degree in aerospace engineering, but here I am. Like, the person I am, I feel like the skills required to be an engineer, like, my skills don't perfectly fit or align with it. But you know, when I was first starting this journey, I'd like to thank, first of all, before I continue, my mother, my father, my friends and family for giving me this award. No, I didn't even get my my diploma yet, but at the start of this journey, you know, I thought being an aerospace engineer was so far out of my scope, my mindscape, and here I am, almost a year later. Not year. Oh, I wish it was a year later. 5 years later, and I'm 1 year away from getting my diploma. Not diploma, my bachelor's degree. And I don't know what to think. I get closer and closer to this desk job of mine, because I have a desk job currently. It's not even that bad. Like, I actually really enjoy it. The coworkers I have are fantastic, but mentally stimulating, I'm not too sure. Like, I'm not even sure I would want this in the end. Like, I'm not someone that messes with you know, I don't tinker with you know, like Lego. Like, I was never interested in Lego. I was never interested in cars, airplanes, building, repairing, like constructing. Like, yes, I'm curious. I think that is one of the things you need to be as an engineer, but I'm like curious for all the fucking wrong reasons. Like, and you know what? I think as a day job, engineering is not even the worst thing I could ever have as a career path. But as I work in my internship, all I'm thinking about is that, like, I could do something more that I would enjoy for the rest of my life. And you know what? Doing one of these videos really helps me solidify my stance on that, because I've never like talked about it to other people, like at least in this format. Maybe I talked about it in like smaller spurts with my now girlfriend. By the way, I have a girlfriend. Okay, fantastic. It's good to be me. No, I'm playing. I think I'm in a state where I'm better than I deserve, and I'm really thankful. You know, I've picked up that saying, doing better than I deserve, and I could not relate to that saying anymore. And I hope you're doing better than you deserve, as it is quite hard to maneuver your way into something you want to do. And you know, all I have is nothing but thoughts. So I be, well, on my downtime at work, I'm writing about my thoughts, stupid things that are occurring, and I have some things in store, but I don't know how long I want to go for. And it's crazy because I've only been talking for 8 minutes, and I feel like I've been talking for for 20, at least 20. And I thought to pick this stuff back up again because, oh my god, I don't even know how many videos I have. Let me check. I have, okay, well, it says here on my YouTube I have 23 videos. So I did this 23 weeks or just singular days in a row, and some of them are not even like the actual thing that I decided to do, and that's my problem. I don't have this routine, and like, let me just have a pause with my rant or my ramble. But this music is like way more posher than I thought it would be. I just chose jazz, but this is like they put me onto some classical, and I'm kind of like set aback. Like maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe I just don't have people to talk to in this sort of way, even though I do have very trusted friends, especially ones that helped with my brother's wedding. I think it's reason to believe our brother's wedding. And let me just say, a wedding at 23 is, one, impressive. Two, I never understood the difference between, you know, a wedding now versus a wedding in 4 years. You know, like, what difference is there when you are, you know, together with a girl for like what, 7-8 years? You're basically married at that point. The only reason you would get married is for tax exemptions. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like benefits to getting married, and I would take the safe route and just like not get married for a while. But obviously, having the girl I have right now, I understand why getting married is such a good thing, but I don't even have money to get married, you know? Like, I would like to make my wedding an like it's a show, like it's entertaining from beginning to end. I know how to greet people, I know how to talk to people, I know how to, you know, I started thinking, oh, what would I do and what won't I do? Should I have my friends involved, like in the planning, or do I just plan it all myself, and then, like, obviously with my girl, and kind of work it out through like that way, you know, just have my friends come in for the show, and, you know, I'd be preparing it for the show. Hold up. Well, I feel like I need to burp or cough. I don't know. I feel this like weird nodding in my throat. Maybe it's the wedding. Like, I'm starting to be like subconsciously. I also just turned off the music to see how long I would last while I'm talking. It's been a while, man, and I hope you're doing well. For whoever finds this, you know, this is a me thing. You know, my therapist told me to like voice my opinions and just get my feelings out there in the stratosphere. I just need to vent it. It needs to just go out. Man, I don't know. Weddings are interesting, especially like brown weddings. I feel like brown weddings are like, you're not even there to congratulate them. You're there to treat the bride and the groom as just like playthings. Like, I want a picture now. Okay, I just removed my coat. Give me another picture now. No, you need to give me this picture. No, I didn't look good in that one. I need this picture. Like, you know, like from what I noticed, a lot of people were just lining up for photos. And if you invite 250 people, some of those guys are gonna be like, okay, wait, let me take a photo. Like just me and my boy right over there. Okay, now let me take a photo with me and my family. Okay, now let me take a photo with just me and the bride and the groom. And now you're sitting here, maybe because it wasn't organized well for photos. Like, fuck, I was winging it the entire time, hoping to God that nothing failed. And lo and behold, some things did fail. But that's okay, you know? And like, you end up sitting there taking photos for, let me run the numbers, 250 times at least at a minimum 3, you're doing 750 fucking photos. Dude, I do not want to sit down for half of that, for less than half of 250. Okay, like like you're coming in groups, you're coming in pairs, and that's the best you're fucking getting. And then my groomsmen and the bridesmaids, they're getting like special treatment. Okay, like they're getting, like, they can treat me and my beloved as toys. Be like, you know, I need a selfie here, I need a selfie there. Like, we're monument to whatever fucking city we live in. Like, we're the Statue of Liberty in this bitch, in this venue right now. That's who I am, you know. And you know, people can admire from a distance, maybe from the fucking shore. Okay, you can take photos from the shore, but you're not gonna come on to my book, or like in my, like, you're not gonna come near me on the monument to take photos. And I was just sitting there and I was noticing, you know, they're just treating these guys like toys. Like, they don't give a fuck if the bride and the groom are tired. And like, I could see the bride's eyes slowly glaze over, and like the bags under my boy's eyes start to form, and they're just like, get me the fuck out of here. I need to get out, you know? And it's just like, at one moment I bring them food, and then like, I don't even think they ate. That's how much shit they were doing. And they had photos before, and then they like obviously like the bride and the groom solo pics, and then you have the venue pics, which they had done twice because it's a brown wedding. You got the nikah and the valima. I gotta be careful with how I say that first one. I said that one a little bit too freely, like Spanish freely. I was thinking the other day, while I'm saying the first event, like the first event, the nikah. Okay, I got a ka. Okay, not a G, ga. Okay, ka. I was thinking about how Spanish people, we just throw around negro, and like, I can pass for Spanish, but for someone that's like learning the fucking language, and they say like, I'm not gonna say it, but they don't roll their R's, let's say. And you gotta look both ways, motherfucker, because you don't know if there's gonna be a sassy black woman right behind you who has a hell of a lot of pent up anger for her 5 children in a welfare home. Now, I didn't have to take it there. That's pretty fucking racist. But based on my girl's stories, I think I can take it there. And I also used to do... Oh, hold on. I also used to do workshops around Toronto. Now, that's something fucking different from, you know, 2 years ago. I have so many fucking experiences that I need to, like, divulge. And I you know, I meant to have this. Okay, look. I meant to have this series as kind of a documentation for not only me, but maybe, you know, YouTube's still around and my kid could listen to it. And I'm gonna be honest, maybe my first couple or my all of the fucking YouTube videos. There you go, swearing. Hope to God my kid is not like 3 years old listening to this shit. Oh my God, it's like every fucking thing. Oh my God. It's difficult being me. I don't know. I had a great time though. So like, mind you, the wedding was great. Now I'm like scatterbrained. I believed that I would be able to keep this on track, but my brain is going from here to there and there to here. Where was I? I was at fucking Spanish. Like, I feel like as a Spanish growing up in Canada with like English dubbed, and I got Spanish subtitles for everything. English as a first language makes me really think about negro as a color, because we also like, we give nicknames to black people and we say, hey, wait, did you see ese negrito over there? And you're like, huh? In English, what? Like, you know, that's how I remember my coworker reacting to me and my Spanish friend. You know, and it's funny. It's funny to say the least. Like, I would hate to be on the wrong end. And the thing is, actually, no, yeah, I would hate to be on the wrong end of that. Like, at least I'm not Hawaii. Okay, at least I'm not white. And I don't have to really worry about that. Like, it's just Spanish culture. Like, we give it like a lovely nickname, and you know, I feel like, okay, like, God forbid my employers see this video. Okay, and you know, we're a little bit a ways in. Like, you would have to like dig through this motherfucker to hear this take. But you know, I don't think I'm under the obligation to even adhere to the N-word, you know, because my people were fucking colonized, and I look more Indian Pakistani than I do black and white. Okay, like, I feel like I could say it, but out of respect and I don't want to get shit on, I don't say it. And I feel like that kind of like pertains to most of the fucking races out here, because nobody, like, at this point, I don't think anybody really thinks about the N-word in such a way, like, other than if you're from the South, like Texas, like, we're gonna get those fucking, and then, you know, insert word, like, you already we're gonna get them fucking, and then I can't even, like, okay, that would be very disrespectful. I gotta go back on my word there. That would be super disrespectful. Saying it with the hard R, it's like retard, you know, not retard. Or saying Tommy Hilfiger, you know, that one's also a very strange one. Like, I have to dance. Like, I feel like if I'm in a public setting, I gotta go like Tommy Hilfiger, you know, and then like I gotta like lose my nerve midway through, and I'm not even white. Okay, I'm not even white. I was fucking colonized. Okay, not me myself, but my ancestors were, and that's how like that's how black people even think too. And like, the worst I got as a Spanish guy is spick, and I don't even know what the fuck that means. Like, if I were to search up right now what the fuck spick means, hold on, spick, especially of a place, very clean and tidy. Like, dude, what the fuck? Spick doesn't even mean shit. Okay, hold on. Dictionary from Cambridge. You're giving me a second meaning over here. That was an adjective that's informal. Here's a noun that is US US offensive. Okay, the other one was informal UK. Okay, spick and span. I guess that makes sense. But spick and span does that, you know what, that would make sense for like Mexicans and Spanish, like Latinos, because they love to clean. Anyways, another spelling of spick, an extremely offensive word for someone who comes from Latin America, or whose family comes from Latin America. So it just means I come from Latin America, but like, there's no real, like, derogatory meaning to it. Like I'm sure it's pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's pretty funny. Spick and span. Little like Latino and span. Latino and span. I guess it's not even that bad. That's like a compliment more, you know? Because if you were to merge the two meanings, like I'm a spick, like yeah, I'm clean and tidy. Or I guess the direct translation, spick and span. So span is tidy and spick is very clean. Whatever. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Some of these advertisements on the right. Dude, there's so many ads. I hate... Okay, this is going to be another thing, but I hate the fact that whenever I click on a website, like it doesn't even fucking matter what website it is. I could be... Like right now, I'm searching up Spick, but I have to accept all cookies to the website. Like, get the fuck out of here. Why does that have to happen? Like, if I open up fucking Facebook, it probably already accepted them, for all I know. Oh shit. I got that feeling again. Oh my god, that was a wet one. I wonder if that even came out on the mic. I had air stuck in my urethra. Oh my god, did I even use that word right? I had to drink water. That's why there's a somewhat of a pause of me like stopping to talk. But you know, on a different note, I have a lovely setup now. Like I'm now in my basement. I have a brand new computer from when I last had made a video. And it's a pretty beefy one, so I got several terabytes of storage. I'm like, and you know, this is like Amazon money. I used to work at Amazon, or maybe I did that while I was at fucking Toronto the last time I made that. But you know, yeah, I got a new computer, brand new monitor, courtesy of my friends. You know, I thought like several times to make shit like this, like a little documentary of my passings, of my general life experience. I don't know why I had to say that so long, but you know, here I am finally doing it. And I'm not really running out of things to say, but I'm kind of wondering how long I should really keep these. Maybe I just sort it out. How rude of me to, you know, maybe 24 minutes in. My name is Alex Aguilar. I'm gonna self-report. I didn't even intro. I gave zero intro to this fucking thing. Yeah, my name is Alex Aguilar, and currently, as of right now, I've been thinking of different titles, and so maybe I'll keep it as just a dude on the side street, you know. But that one's kind of lame. I was thinking of like military musings, but this is not even like military related, you know. Maybe if I do like podcast name generator, maybe if I pop that up, podcast name generator, AI powered. Look at that, AI fucking powered. Let's see. You know, most of my boys have finally graduated. I've heard now two of my boys are getting actual jobs in their professions, in their fields. Fields. Who the fuck is giving me minus? Who is this guy from China giving me minus reputation on Steam? Who the fuck is this guy? This guy's in a hentai group, bro. Get the fuck out of here. What? It was 18 hours ago. Get this fucking nerd out of here. Oh, right. My podcast. Generate talking. Generate a title for me, AI. Yeah, but everything. Oh, well, that's the biggest thing that has come out of these past 2 years. AI is going insane. It's massive right now. A young Tuka? I think I might name this Young Tuka. What the fuck? What is this? Zindagi? Dude, the Zizzle and Scoop podcast. Young Tuka. Young Tuka. Oh my god, that's a guy. That's an actual guy. Okay, I didn't need to repeat that a second time. I'm pretty sure you heard that the first time. Tuka was a kid from 63rd Street in Chicago. He died 10 years back. Holy shit. He died 10 years back in the middle of a gang war. What the fuck? He got popularized. Dude, I speak English and I couldn't say that word. He got popularized because of Chief Keef frequently dissing him. Young Tuka. Oh shit. From Fort Lauderdale? This does not look like the same guy. He's been posting tracks for 4 years. No, 4 years ago. This is the last recent track, dude. That's a different guy. Young Tuka. As much as I want that, I can't have that. I can't. A good name. The Arndt. Bitter? Now podcast. I'm pretty sure that's a thing that exists. I think this AI now podcast. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Her name is Hana. That's a completely different thing. I wish I could play like songs. Okay, maybe I can play a little bit. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that's not music. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. What the fuck? We got issues. Maybe I call it we got issues. Fuck. What the fuck? Dude, why did I click that link? The Hana podcast. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. Using an AI. Maybe Seesaw? This class. Dude, what the fuck? This... what the fuck? Okay, just a guy with a podcast? Dude. This AI is stealing my ideas. Just a guy with a podcast. That is... See, that was the most uncreative... Just a dude on the side. He's like not even putting any effort into a podcast. Here, we've got issues podcast. We got issues. Issue. It is already a podcast. We got issues by Emily Amick and Joe Piazza. Bro, it's hard making it out there. I've been doing a lot of research on different comedians and shit. But there's so many unnamed people that are just fucking funny. Like Dave Attell, Dave Chappelle. Oh, that rhymes. Joe Rogan. Just these unknown people. What the fuck is giving me Vice, but with a Y? Oh my god, that's an actual thing. It's a workplace. Dude, this AI fucking sucks. Maybe a Lighthouse Church? Lighthouse Church. Maybe I do something with Lighthouse. Oh my god, Lighthouse Church in Mississauga. This is Hana, and it's about suicide, of course. T dot, dude. T dot is dude. Okay, I'm not using it. fucking name generator. Maybe rambling. Rambling press. A rambling. Rambling storm. Or rambling meat. I don't know. I don't even know what I plan to have this. Like now I'm not even talking about my life. I'm just like going on here. Man, okay, we gotta look Alex. We gotta bring some structure. Look, I'm gonna call this something. You're gonna see it in the title. And it's gonna be great. I'm gonna think about it at work. My work is fucking fantastic, may I say. I'm lucky to have it. Found it on Facebook like a year ago. So this I'm like post time skip. Like here I'm very comfortable talking like without music too. And at this point I'm just rambling and nothing's funny. So we gotta get on with everything. Yeah. So as far as my concern is, I do have a lot of things. You know what? Maybe the next one I put out is going to be 10 times more entertaining and a lot less kind of jibber jabber, dabble dabble, you know, random. I do hope you enjoyed. I might end it here because I've been going on for like a minute. This is like 33 minutes and I had like 3 minutes before of me fucking up at the start. I'll start cueing the music and then we'll work from there. You know, hold on. Fuck, get your shit together. I would have loved to have everything kind of put together on its own. But I'm really glad I'm back into the swing of things. I'm glad you're here with me tonight on this fine evening. Okay. I'm gonna play around and see what the fuck I want from this, because it's more than just, you know, me talking into a microphone. Okay, I want to make it enjoyable to listen to, and I'm gonna get my boy. So I already know this guy's gonna snipe me with like, yo, you just posted. I just got a notification. He's gonna snipe me, and I now that I'm thinking about it, now I got another idea, or I just remembered actually. I completely forgot. He had an interview, so I gotta ask him about that shit. Yeah, and I'm sure he's gonna enjoy like listening to these if he does. I think I remember he did say that he did. I don't know how much of truth there is to that, but here we are on this momentous occasion, and I, the MC, the host, would like to personally thank you for joining me on this adventure, on this time of holy matrimony, and tell you that from the bottom of my heart, there's nothing that gives me more pleasure and admiration than to be able to host tonight's event. Okay, I'm done fucking around. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Alex Aguilar. Maybe I actually put something on the screen next time. Okay. Goodbye. Good night. Good morning, good evening, good night. No, I just don't want to end it. I like talking to myself too much. I'm a little bit insane, if you didn't know. Thank you. Love you. That's directed to my girl if she listens. Okay, I don't love you, the listener. I love my girl. Okay, so just gotta you know, cover some bases here. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Okay. Mwah. Oh shit, that's to my girl.